Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, and this is StarCraft II, where we're going to be continuing the story this evening. And we also have Conrade down there in the bottom left doing art, 3D art. Commissions are open if anybody is interested in a model commission or edit or so on and so forth. But otherwise, yeah, we're gonna get back into the story here.
I'm gonna be honest, like my brain's just been so conditioned for like Starlight being the Saturday campaign that as soon as you just said Starlight, like or Star damn it. As soon as you said star, my brain was like light? Oh craft.
Wow.
It sure felt good rescuing those folks.
Oh, what am I not allowed to promote a game on the channel?
Everywhere at once, sir.
No, you're welcome to.
We set an example.
Just the conditioning is,
Every time we help folks in need, it's another step on the road
Look,
to a better
we've done a
future.
lot of Starlight and we've not done a lot of
It's been 4
StarCraft.
years and we're still no closer to bringing Menks down.
Though
Now with
Dart
the
would
Zerg
totally
back in the
win
mix,
1v1 versus Jet.
Your better future needs to hurry up and get here, or there's going to be no one left to see it.
Yeah, probably.
I've heard a lot about you, Commander.
I
The
mean,
Dominion always
full
portrayed
honesty,
you as a
there's like
criminal,
this period of like
terrorist.
something like
There's more to you
episode
than it
6
seems.
through episode 20
Well,
of
with Dominion
Starlight
being
that
what it
I'm
is,
so nostalgic for
Someone's
right
got to
now.
stand up for the little guy. It sure ain't going to be Mengsk.
Doesn't seem like the Emperor cares at all. My people from Agria and displaced populations from across the sector have all fled to a refugee station.
You cut out
From
from
the
most
time-
of what you
There
said
are
there,
reports
Seda.
of violence and disease
Oh, I
spreading
just
throughout
asked
the
for what
camps, but
reason.
The Emperor's done nothing.
I'll look into it, Doc.
Basically, from the time where Dart was introduced to, I don't know, shortly after Vector was introduced and some of the unfortunate stuff started happening, more
Just can't let it
apparent
go, can you?
happens. I just really enjoyed those.
Lots of
episodes.
folks ready to fight.
I don't know if
For the
it was
right
as fun
price.
for you guys as the players, but as an audience member, I really enjoyed that part.
I mean, for me as a player, there's actually very few times I actually was not having fun.
No, that's good to hear.
I'm certainly still enjoying Starlight, but it's just felt like it's been in this weird position where things are trying to be a little bit too serious while the characters are not exactly prepared for that seriousness right now. So we're just kind of still trying to transition back to what the characters are supposed to be able to handle in their current state. That's just how I feel like this.
Yeah. Oh no, we're definitely in a very much a transition period, and it's something that I've been really looking forward to a lot of the past sessions because I feel like we're growing as characters and as a group to the point where we are starting to get that like party cohesion and dynamics like solidified, and we kind of have a bit more direction for where we're taking things as opposed to being just a bunch of lost puppies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because admittedly for me,
Sure
like
did. I asked that sweet thing if she'd like to
it's
give me a
been a
physical.
challenge to get a handle on
No
Dart
harm
because
in
like
asking, right?
oh sorry, I see you
I
have some
think
dialogue.
She's got her eye on some
I'm not that worried about the dialogue on this.
Okay, fair enough.
Who might that be?
I feel like for me, I think the
don't
biggest
know.
challenge
Some
of
white
like
knight
getting
kinda
a
guy came
handle
trudging
on
down
like
to save
Dart's
a colony,
characterization
maybe.
um
Damn, Jimmy. You never
was
could
just the
be
fact that he was
replaced.
kind of literally tossed into the game, and before he even had a chance to kind of get a handle on himself and the situation, it's like, oh, you got smuggled into this town? Okay, you're being sent off. Oh, this house? Totally surrounded by things that want to kill you. It's like, who am I?
Yeah. We've all been kind of going through a rough spot, and Chet is definitely still... He's still just waiting for the next shoe to drop.
But even then, looking back on those sessions, like I think one of the most beautiful moments we had was I still look very fondly back on that like fireside chat. You know, when our characters actually had that first moment to breathe and be like, okay, what's going on?
That was really nice. Give me a moment, because I will pause this for the news. The news broadcasts are great.
We've got Kate Lockwell on remote feed from Agria, a fringe colony. Are you there, Kate? Okay, we seem to be having a sound problem with... I'm being told Emperor Mangsk is going to address us directly. Let's take you to his announcement, already in progress.
My finest military minds are being brought to bear, and it's my pleasure to announce that they'll soon be led by the hero of Taurus himself, General Horace Warfield.
Warfield? I thought he retired years ago.
With General Warfield at the helm, and our finely honed Dominion military under his command, I have every confidence that this new Zerg threat will be contained very soon.
There you have it, viewers. With Warfield in command, the Zerg swarm will be defeated in no time. Up next, Raynor ups his campaign of terror just as the Zerg reappear. Coincidence? You decide after these messages.
That's where I was born. Early Lord, one frost.
Your favorite news broadcast is the one where it's censored and almost everything is bleeped? There's so many of them that are good.
That's always a good gag, honestly.
That was the wrong button. I want the bridge for the next
By the way,
shot.
could you feed your audio through so we know when the news broadcast ends?
Oh, it's done now. They're only here and there, so I'll let you guys know.
Alright.
I won't bother. There's a lot of dialogue in this, but I've already played through the campaign before. So that's why I'm kind of not worried about it.
The sector have been using Meinhof as a staging.
The Mobius boys.
I was gonna say, I think one big thing is that it's kind of just one of the real drawbacks with having characters so mired in amnesia. And like, don't get me wrong, I think it can still be a compelling
There it is, Jimmy.
plot point for
Just
character
like
development.
Mobius said.
But in terms of the
Easy
tabletops, I
money.
think it makes it all the more
I don't know.
important
There's
for
a
there
lot
to
of
be
photos
very
down
interesting and engaging
We're gonna have to-
NPCs to help
What the?
create that sort of
Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
boundaries,
hell.
I guess you could say,
Them critters
like,
was hiding underground waiting.
contain the development within a
idea,
specific
but you
direction
can
so
bet
it
they're
doesn't
headed straight for our
go
shrine.
all over the place and
Yeah,
get
that show complicates
turn into like
things.
this unmitigated mess.
We can't fight
Like
too
in
hard
Lost
at
in
once,
Chaos, one of the
but
things that I
With
think
any
it's just
luck,
done
we
great
won't
about
have to.
with having
We only
the
need to hold
amnesia
the area at the
cast
top of
is
the shrine
Kaza
long
and
enough to
Noah
extract
and
the artifact.
Kalti are very, very
So we'll land
interesting
here and cut our way
integral
through the protoss
NPCs.
lines while they're
And
busy with
Starlight,
the Zerg.
due to a couple of
only a matter of
reasons,
time
such
before
as
the
the
Zerg
storyteller
overrun the
being
protoss.
changed, part of
We'd
the way
best
through,
grab the artifact.
we kind of
and be
lost a
long
lot
gone
of
by
the
then.
NPCs that did have any development, and now we're kind of getting new NPCs. And Taldarius is doing great, I think, but just kind of a growing pain still with that.
Oh yeah, like I think like we definitely, just because of that trajectory we were under, where things were kind of like starting to get a little bit outside of where we reasonably should be as basically like fresh amnesiacs. Like we're essentially meant to save the town.
Minerals.
Like we kind of like effectively took like, we were effectively tasked with like an A rank mission as like a a E rank or whatever it would be, team. Dart and Vector weren't even officially a part of the guild, so like we were very much ragtag. But I do really appreciate, like, we're on a good trajectory where our ability as a team and as individuals is starting to rise to effectively meet that point where the tasks at hand feel reasonable to us. Like
the latest word in big bada boom hardware.
our current like mission, like, you know, seeking out the bandits. Yeah, we could have very easily just gone to another ruin, but yeah, I feel like taking this step and the party deciding to take that step, I think just has been a really good turning point for our growth, because, you know, hey, we're actually choosing to interact with the world when we don't have to. We could very easily just taken like another fetch quest or something like that, but we actually had that freedom to decide, hey, actually we saw something here, let's try to do something about it. And now that we're starting to get like those extra little bits of character lore and interactions, and like I think especially how Taldarius is kind of feeding it in when we interact, as opposed to just being like the, oh hey, you just remember something. I think it's putting our characters in a lot more enjoyable position to roleplay. And I appreciate that that's been like essentially baby steps to kind of like get us comfortable with our characters in like effectively a new environment where, you know, we do have two different directions for storytelling, so kind of getting comfortable with how Taldarius operates and how we can explore our characters in that environment. It's been going in a good direction, I think.
It definitely has. I'm looking forward to the future of it more now. I won't deny there was definitely a period where it was very uncertain for me, but it's getting better.
Additional supply depots. Warning. Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Got a hold of my love.
And I think actually like the biggest positive changes, I feel like, on like a subtle mechanics level is just starting to flesh out those sub abilities. Vector can fly, Dart can tremor sense, Jet can phase through things.
Wow.
What put a pin in that for a moment. And, you know, Argus is, you know, starting to flesh out a lot of the, like, crafting abilities. Amos burn stuff. But I think we as a group will be in a pretty solid state once we have that next step of Jet's growth. Because I think Vector being able to learn to fly and control it was a huge was a pivotal moment in his character's growth, because he can do something that contributes to the group, and it emphasizes, you know, Vector's, you know, more carefree nature. And similarly, I feel like with Dart, I feel a lot more confident playing Dart, knowing that I have something in the back of my toolbox that no one else in the party can do. And utilizing it fairly effectively so far. Like, this next step where we're going to go down in terms of exploring this potential ruin, that was triggered by Dart.
Base is under attack.
And I feel like that's adding to his confidence as an individual, and gives him a lot clearer direction. And I feel like once Jet has the phasing down, and I guess in turn, you know, maybe a little bit of hovering or flying, I think that's going to be equally pivotal for Jet.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that Jet actually does get it at some point. Because
I mean,
at this point, I'm wondering. I'm certain it actually is going to be coming. It's just one of those like, okay, can I have it now, please?
I mean, just like with everything, it can't be given, it only earned. Like, heck, we had, like, what, a 30-minute montage of Dart in the mines getting basically rock shocked at him?
Well, I mean, Jet's also put a lot into it. He's done so many, like, granted, it is definitely arguably a more powerful ability, so it should take more to actually fully unlock. But it is still one of those where he has been putting a lot into it and hasn't seen much from it yet.
Yeah. Though, to be fair, the way I also see it is that
Additional supply depots
he's been putting a
requested.
lot into it, but a lot has been blind. Because
Complete.
I think the first proper, like, working on it was that Relu, I forget the name, in Starlight, you know, talking about your aura. But it wasn't until we got all the way to Iron Valley where you actually had a ghost type kind of help describe a little bit more what's wrong. And so far, the instructions that you've been given still are admittedly quite vague. Like, you're talking about, like, the power of the ability, and there's no doubting that. But I mean, like, for Vector, it was as simple as, like, you know, I want to go up there, and that subconscious ability started working. For Dart, a lot more straightforward in terms of you gotta learn to feel it. How do you learn to feel your soul?
Yeah?
And honestly, if I was to kind of put my 2 cents into it, and this might have to be a discussion more in character at the end of the day, but
Bad news?
I would probably put some good money on the primary barrier for Jet is just that mentality and mindset. You know,
Oh, you mean his doomsday stuff, or just him not letting himself get it?
well, the way I see it, it's more.
The doctor is in.
Well, butter my biscuit.
I feel like Jet's own internal turmoil in trying to grasp the concept of am I alive, am I dead? I think that's very much being reflected in Jet's aura.
The doctor is in.
You know, how can your... Like, I feel like being a ghost type means that your body and soul are one and the same. The distinction is basically zero. How can your body, your aura, your soul be under control and at peace if you yourself are not at peace with, you know, your own being? So I think that constant worry about the future, the constant self-doubt about what his own existence is just... You can do all the push-ups you want, but you're not going to be able to fix that.
Yeah. He absolutely has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and that's only something that, like, Jet as a character can only really work through, and, you know, it's probably going to require the right intervention between either internal help from the party or, you know, another ghost type to kind of, like, give that different perspective, I would imagine. So I'd imagine, like, that one advice of, like, oh yeah, maybe, like, try drawing stuff, and it's just, like, your drawings look like something that would be a screenshot in Doom. Jet, are you okay? Like, okay, Starlight, team building, group art, let's go. Vector, what did you draw? Oh, you drew an airplane. That's really cute. Oh, it's a... you can tell me more about that model plane later. Oh, Dart, you drew a little lab. How technical, adorable. Oh, you drew a schematic, Argus. Fantastic. Oh, Amos, that's a lot of fire. Very good. Very good. And Jet, what is this? It's the end of all things.
He's doing his best.
Jet's drawing accidentally unlocks several traumas for several party members by looking at it.
The thing is, he's actually been rolling very well for all of his drawing attempts, but he doesn't believe it's good quality because, yeah, he does have that self-doubt.
Oh, so like any other artist.
Yep.
I was saying that makes him a real artist.
See, this is what I love about RPGs. You can explore, unrealistic fantasies like being a good artist just with a few roll of dice.
Oh, I know, right?
And it's like, screw the, getting good sleep and speaking multiple languages. I want to be able to draw a picture.
That's fine.
Also, oh lord,
But you already do draw good pictures, Soda.
Eep.
Legit, you've been getting really good.
I'm admittedly in a bit of an art funk right now.
Hey, you out there, anywhere in the audience, you can be an artist. Yeah, you can be an artist. It's not too late. And what's going on with your art? Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I know for me, I definitely go through the typical, like, cycle that an artist does where, like, you improve. Or, like, where you are improving, but, like, the art, feels frustrating, it doesn't look good, so your motivation to draw drops. And then you get to those periods where, like, you are practicing what you've improved on and things are looking really good, and yeah, I'm kind of on one of those little, like, low spots right now where it's like I reached a roadblock and it's like something's not looking right, and also admittedly just Halloween preparations kind of like drained a lot of my energy, so it's like it's that typical cycle.
It's certainly it's certainly the case where with any sort of creative task, but like drawing and art especially, I think you have to be very careful with your mindset. And this is something like I'm speaking for myself especially because I have to monitor my mindset very carefully with art. But I've seen this from a lot of artists as well. Like just the slightest thing feeling off, even if it's otherwise entirely unrelated to art, will throw just everything out of that.
Yeah. So like this past week I just worked on finishing like some colors that I like worked on a while ago, but I just put the final few touches on, and I was actually really happy because like I was nearing the end of like the usual layers I put on, and I'm just like, let me try something here, and I added I think like 4 more layers of shading on to make the lighting on the characters a little bit more dynamic, and I'm like, yeah, no, I really like this, and I sent it to the person that I was doing it for, and it was like, yes, and I'm like, cool. Also, BRB, one moment.
This better be good.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Orders received.
Rick's tried my stream with 13 viewers.
Pizza Rex.
Ah, the true horror there, Rex. I see. But hello there, Rex. Welcome in. How was your stream? Why did it pop up with sound on? Anyways, hello there, Rex. I hope you had a good stream anyways. Would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up? Hey, Kat. Hey, Enja. Well, Rex, you can bring up your own clip. Welcome in, hello everybody, I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Right now we are doing some StarCraft II campaign, while also talking about some of our, well, really just our Starlight New Dawn campaign. Actually, I don't think we've got any other mods here right now, Rex, aside from Seda. Actually, Seda's AFK, and Raijin's at work. So you're gonna have to do it yourself.
I am back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh.
Rex wants a clip.
Is exclamation point shout out clip?
Yeah, SO clip.
Cool. Sorry about that, I had just way too much tea.
No worries. Ah, this one. This one. Got it! Copyright.
Just a little copyright as a treat.
I mean, talking over it does not mean that it's not gonna get flagged as copyright, Rex. That's not how it works.
Huh. I glanced over at your stream and was very confused as to what I was seeing.
That was VR chat. That wasn't what I would consider an indie game. I love you too. Oh, he's coming out here.
Yeah, coming out for a hug, might as well. That's the benefit of living so close.
Oh no. Save me.
Save you from back rubs and
oh, okay, this is okay.
And refilling your water and a raptor hugging you.
There will be no saving here.
Okay, I suppose.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Mariah Carey's gonna get us. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Yep, Mariah Carey's going to take you out.
It's here. It's closer. December.
It's like when you start hearing the music change from the pumpkins, run, duck and cover.
I mean, I know Mariah Carey is a funny meme, but as someone that works at Walmart, she's actually been going down in hate. I haven't heard her as many times as
Yeah, I feel like it reached a fever pitch, but like people are more hyper aware of it now. Like it's a good song, but just very overplayed.
Which one? Doesn't she release a new one every year?
Just a clip as she like obliterates Halloween. Apparently this year's one had Snowman TF in it. I have yet to watch it.
Let me put the state of Halloween to you like this. We had clearance marked down Halloween stuff 2 days ago. Halloween is dead. Long live Christmas.
Warning. The zerg have almost reached
Can we wait until at least Thanksgiving?
You say that, but I'm pretty sure the Christmas jingles have already been set up on the radios and such.
Base is under SCVs are under attack.
Oh, no doubt about it.
I could always turn off noise suppression and let you guys hear the Walmart radio that's playing right now. And we can test that theory.
Please, no.
For the record, no, it's actually normal music right this second.
By the numbers, boys. What's going on?
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
It's also the case, I've got this theory that Walmart Radio has started playing more interesting music for the night shift because we don't have customers. Because I've certainly heard a couple of songs on the radio that I was shocked would be played up.
This better be good.
No. Like what?
What's going on?
If it's
I'm rather curious to hear as well. Like what?
Been waiting on you.
I don't know their names offhand, but there have been very interesting songs for sure.
Mineral field depleted.
Because, like, it's hard for me to explain unless you live Walmart Radio like I do. But for the first several years that I worked here, especially when I worked the day shift, there were like 12 or 13 songs that I heard every single day when I worked here. One of those songs was, you know, the song that's like, Our House in the middle of the street.
Our house. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Whatever it's actually titled, I don't know, but yes.
We got what we came for.
Yeah, so I would hear that song just about every single day, and it was actually kind of a internal meme among some Walmart associates, because that one in particular is just kind of funny. But you know, it's a lot of 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s safe radio stuff. But then here over the past few years after COVID, Walmart Radio suddenly and very swiftly transitioned to playing a bunch of 90s and early aughts alternative rock and stuff like that. And I even hear a couple of fairly recent pop songs. But the interesting thing about it is a lot of the recent pop songs, it's not playing the original version of the pop song. It's some crappy like EDM remix every single time.
Oh, I've too, like, even on like the radio here, you see a lot of those like, wait, this song's only came out like 3 or 4 years ago. Why do you have like some person covering it? Like, I'm guessing it's cheaper for the radio station. I don't know, but. And then watch it. I like actually look up the song. It's like, wait, this song came out, you know, mid 2000s. Turns to dust.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain.
I mean, like, look, my favorite song of all time is "Unwritten" by Natasha Bedingfield, and that came out in like 2003.
Queen of Blades got everybody running scared.
Like, ow, save me.
So tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
I was 9 when that song came out. Look at me.
You know, all that's to say
What
that.
matters to Jim? They were.
Like, I mean, I've even heard some Lady Gaga, and that one shocked me.
Well, yeah, there's nobody there to report.
I do really want to go to a Lady Gaga concert sometime.
Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again.
But circling back around, Seda, what for the art funk? What it sounds to me like, and I'm sure you kind of understand this concept or you've seen this before because it's relatively viral now. Most artists kind of know about this, I think. But art is like art is actually your ability to see, not your ability to draw, which throws a lot of people off at first. But it's observational skills. You can't draw something that you can't see.
I don't know what his game
Like
is.
if you try to draw
clearly
something
can't
that doesn't exist and you have no frame of reference to it whatsoever, you're not going to get anywhere with it.
Got in all sorts of
Yeah.
trouble. When the law finally
But
caught
what
up,
you're experiencing is
took a
that
rap for both of us.
your
Never
ability
once
to
ratted me out.
see
I
and your
got a second
ability to
chance.
observe
He
has
got locked up.
increased
I understand you're a
further
wonderful
than your
surgeon.
mechanical ability to replicate or
Yes,
produce
sir.
what you're seeing. And that's the difference you're recognizing now.
Yeah, the like perception, like the perception skills versus the mechanical skills.
Yeah, and that's a lot of what it is. And for me, because I remember very distinctly, I would get in that kind of art funk a lot that you're experiencing right now. Like I will say the first 2 years of me drawing was basically pure depression, to be completely honest. But I also did it in a very dry, boring way that I wouldn't recommend to most people.
What do you mean projects?
But I do distinctly remember getting that kind of art funk. And what I've learned since then,
I still need some additional specimens to get things
overcoming that
Once I get those,
is
we can make some big
having
improvements to our weapon
projects or
systems
having something that you can fall back
Well, I'm
to
all for that.
that
What do you need?
you genuinely just don't care about the quality
entered the
whatsoever.
details into our database.
Like
If
you have
run into
no
something on the mission that we
expectations
need,
on yourself,
you'll be notified automatically.
and you just have
Just
fun
try
and
not to
experiment.
blow the ship. Okay, Stetman?
And when you do that kind of thing and just let the subconscious come out, that kind of helps, I think, refresh and reset yourself and reframe your expectations. So you know, like, there's always going to be the stuff that you can improve on, always stuff that you can learn, but you're more understanding and caring to yourself when you see flaws that you need to work on. That's kind of what's helped me a lot with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like I'm kind of like at that stage now where it's like, you know, it's like, hey, I'm really struggling with like this anatomy and just framing up this composition because, you know, hey, I haven't really done a two-person, you know, scene before, so, you know, trying to actually get anatomies for both down, you know, has been a challenge. So it's like, you know, hey, I fell back on a coloring and like I start going through my motions. It's like, you know, hey, I think this coloring just needs a little bit extra. Cool. I made this lighting a bit more dynamic, and I'm actually really happy with it. Yeah. There's a couple like other factors involved with this current funk that definitely not stream appropriate to discuss, but because it's like a little bit more personal. But yeah, that general like artistic cycle as well is, you know.
Yeah. If it's something you need to chat about in private, I'm always open to listening, you know. Because it's, I mean, very personal stuff is like maybe I can empathize, but especially how it relates to art. That's what I can really sympathize with because I've been through it.
Well, we go back a
I've been
ways.
through all of it as well.
She was a ghost once.
Yeah, same here.
Back then, we were hooked up with Mengsk, fighting to get rid of the old
Yeah, I'll give you a poke later on either Discord, Telegram, whatever you prefer later. Like it's something I told Zim about earlier, but it's like
she was
I don't want to bring down the chat. We're here to have fun.
No offense, Doc.
Another fun thing
but I
that
really don't like to talk about it.
Go ahead, Tom.
I was just gonna say it's okay to talk about stuff, because part of the thing, like, while we are here to have fun, I also want to like, there might be people out there that listen to this that are going through similar struggles, and at the least, there can be a lot of benefit to people just knowing they're not the only one dealing with something.
That is very fair.
That does help up a lot at times.
So, if you are comfortable talking about it, don't worry about, you know, bringing down the mood of the stream or anything. It's okay.
Fair enough. Well, I'll give the Sparks Notes version then. I mean, just the very brief things that like I'm kind of at a very uncertain period in my life right now because my original game plan, because I was in Canada for a few months job hunting, and I came back to Bermuda for back in middle of July to do some house sitting because my rest of my family was off to Europe. Yay. And my original plan was, hey, I'm gonna enjoy the summer a little bit, do some deep cleaning, because family's very keen to potentially use my room as to entertain house guests. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna do the cleaning, rearranging, stuff like that. And if I time things right, I could head back to Canada and do a pit stop to spend some time with Avi and celebrate his birthday, because I was up in Philly for my birthday this past April to celebrate my 30th. Then just before I was about to book the flights, I got a phone call about some potential project work here that would have been basically perfect for me. Basically exactly what I studied for. I'm qualified to do it, and it'd be a really good stepping stone job to kind of get a little bit of experience. That was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't been entirely ghosted, but pretty much like my responses to like, hey, haven't heard any updates? It's like, well, hey, I've not heard any updates from the people who are like running this thing, so I have you in mind, but like I don't have an answer to your question. And last correspondence I had was like about 2 weeks ago, where it'd be like, hey, I have a little bit more insight. I lost your phone number. Can you give it to me? I gave the phone number, and then to my understanding, the dude's off island right now.
We've got to stop her.
So I'm kind of in a weird limbo.
No matter what she's.
And I kind of basically reached the point where it's like, hey, look, I can't be sitting around here forever.
The artifacts are obviously important.
Like I
just wish we knew why.
I don't want to be sitting between here in Canada and where Canada has a lot better prospects for me. The particular issue that I'm running into right now is that like I am, as much as I don't like to say it, I am financially dependent on my parents right now. And right now there is no funds for me to be able to go back to Canada. So I'm kind of in a weird state where there's nothing for me here and I can't go back. Even though I have like a lot of stuff I left in Canada. Because the original plan was for me to go back. So, yeah, at least on the art side, trying to balance, like, I still want to maintain my streams, I still want to balance my art, but also plan for the future and, try to get things like, room situation sorted out, so if I can go, I'm not, like, scrambling around for, like, 2 weeks, like, I have a plan set ready to go, like, I have a couple items, like, ready to go in my suitcase. And, I have a plan to rearrange my room after the Halloween decorations down, because that's been a whole 2-week ordeal getting the house ready for Halloween. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird limbo right now. But, I'm taking steps. I do have a meeting with a family friend who used to be CEO of our power company next Wednesday to kind of like discuss like, hey, could I be doing something a little bit different? I'm in discussions with my most recent supervisor, and there might be some opportunities for some continuing education.
So it sounds like you do have some stuff going for you, though.
Yeah, like I'm not like sitting here like twiddling my thumbs. But just kind of a bit of a awkward state right now where we're kind of like just before the holiday season, so like the retail jobs, like the temporary retail jobs haven't really quite opened up yet. Environmental sector here is really saturated, which is why I actually really was keen about this project, because like I didn't apply, they called me. So to basically like get like relevant experience and be paid for it was an ideal outcome, even if it meant me delaying going back to Canada for potentially months. So to kind of like, just basically, I have a lot more on my plate than I would like. And so it's kind of definitely not helped the, like, you know, hey, I'm going to sit down for like an hour here and like draw some art where, you know, I heard, oh, just one more thing, probably at least like half a dozen times today.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Oh, it's like, okay, you know, the only thing you need to do is like, you know, vacuum a little bit late in the afternoon and get the lightning machine hooked up. Cool.
Your Mobius buddies ever happen to mention that the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts
Oh, I don't have time to carve this pumpkin. Can you do it?
Give me the missions, man.
I'm not the one that brought the bloody pumpkin.
Putting that bitch down, doing everyone a favor.
I thought it was just about the money with you, Titus.
Nothing says I can't do my part for humanity and get paid well for my trouble.
Right.
But yeah, so like overall, there is stuff happening in the background, and I'm hoping in particular this meeting on Wednesday that I have kind of nudges things closer to a definitive answer. Because like my desire is to go back to Canada. And they're like, well, we can't support you. Just because, you know, a lot of IRL stuff's happened here recently too.
No.
Land tax, yay! Oh no, Asher's eyes are twitching.
Huh? Oh, I was looking away.
I was poking fun at the model.
Somebody said Sudoku was a game again.
But it's not a game. It's a way of life.
and also, I just see Delimited's comment there, and like I do appreciate it. It's one of those kind of just unfortunate situations where I feel like I don't hold any ill will against him. Honestly, my dad holds a lot more ill will, and I think unnecessarily so, because when they gave me the phone call, they were actually under the impression that I was actually still working at my previous position as a full-time position when that was actually only a part-time seasonal position. And I had just basically been on island for about a month. So they called me up with not having the full information. So they were kind of expecting, like, you know, hey, we have this project, could you fit it into your schedule? So, yeah, in some regards, you know, being strung along, but, like, that wasn't I think, their intention from the outset. It just kind of, you know, hey, in science, projects get delayed, and, you know, hey, when you're dealing with, like, you know, third-party funding, you know, sometimes you can't have everything lined up right away. And it's just kind of unfortunate that, you know, me being unemployed, I'm kind of strung in the middle of things.
Gonna do some news real quick.
Okay.
This is Donnie Vermillion live from UNN. Tonight, we're going to discuss the infamous Queen of Blades. Scientists and military insiders have long speculated that the enigmatic alien is, in fact, an infested human.
That's right, Donnie. Is it possible that the leader of the Zerg has a human heart?
More importantly, Kate, could this mean some kind of Terran-Zerg alliance is possible?
Donnie, there's never been any evidence at all to suggest that infested humans retain their free will.
You make a good point, Kate. The question is then, how do we kill her?
That's one I think we all can agree on. If humanity is to survive, the Queen of Blades needs to be eliminated.
Oh, that one wasn't as fun. But it's over.
Coolio.
Let me see which mission I want to take.
Jim, refugee population.
Not that one. We'll go with this one.
Redstone. Heck of a place. I ever mention how much I hate volcanic planets?
I'm sure he does.
To see you made it. They call me Tosh. You help me mine the minerals I need, and I'll make it worth your while.
What's the catch?
Yeah, it's definitely rough being
This place is a little
stuck in
unstable.
that kind of uncertain position for sure.
Gets flooded
Yeah.
with lava
Yeah, I definitely have sympathy for you there.
Of course,
So
I
do
know.
I.
As
As
much
that
as
unemployment life too.
tough guy.
I mean, as much as people
Sir,
rightfully
I'm also picking up Zerg
give
biosignatures
Walmart
on the
crap as a
surface.
corporation,
We'll need to spend
I'm
some of
actually
what we
quite
mine
thankful
just to
for the
defend the
opportunities
operation.
that Walmart
The
has
more we
presented
spend,
me,
the
especially
longer this
just
is gonna
that
take.
I am able to
Lava
support
and
myself,
Zerg. Two of my favorite things.
albeit barely,
Let's do this.
with what Walmart pays me. And I'm even in a pretty blessed position where, like, honestly, the fact that I just get to hang out on voice, or what I used to do was listen to table talks all night, every single night, you know, it hardly feels like I'm working. And that kind of helps me keep that energy for when I go home and, do art. And that's a lot of what's let me work so hard at my artwork, is that my job is surprisingly stress-free for being a Walmart.
Yeah, and that's something where like I'd be looking at like
Alert. Lava surge.
when I do head back to Canada.
Lava's rising.
It's just like, hey,
Use those
is
SCVs to
Costco
high
like
ground,
probably
right
a
now.
5-10 minute drive away? Like even just a very simple job, even though it's like I have a master's of science. Like I just need someone just kind of like get me on my feet.
You need somebody to give you that little bit of a kickstart to let you actually get going.
All
Yeah.
clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining
I
operations.
definitely have
This
that.
counter shows the estimated time until the next lava surge.
Just kind of need to
Move all units and structures to high ground
get
when
over
the
that
surge is
speed
imminent.
bump. Because I have been given that start, and I'm extremely appreciative of the opportunity I've been afforded. It's just with the current situation, you need to get over the current speed bump and get back on track.
Well, best wishes is on and getting past that step.
Yep, and I really appreciate it.
I got some friends coming to help you out. Reapers.
Reapers, you say? Hell, cowboy, we gotta train more of these guys. They're seriously badass.
Fear the Reaper, man. Agreed. I'm going. Let's do this.
Yay, Reapers! Oh, that is Zerg base. Let's not go in there with only these 4.
Do.
No, better not to. I don't have the resources to,
Some of my boys disappeared in this area. Want to see if they're still alive.
Definitely got better things that I could do with them. I did find an interesting group of maps here on the arcade for this game last night.
The doctor is in.
Do tell.
Basically, they are... the series of maps are a bunch of different campaign-ish maps.
Scanners show a large biosignature close to the position.
But you're able to play as the various co-op commanders with all of their abilities. They're not, carbon copies, so they are actually balanced around the commanders. There's actually a few new factions with it that are interesting. Like, I was looking for Dead of Night because I enjoyed that level, the zombie survival one. But I didn't want to play with a rando, so I went for that. And discovered that, and it was actually a lot of fun. And they've got a whole bunch of other ones.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Like, I don't remember which campaign it was actually from, but there was one where the, you had to defend, human Terran base.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then all of them would get stunned.
Oh, yeah, the Legacy of the Void mission where they were extracting the artifact and...
Yes. That one was a lot of fun to do, because, that one I went with, Stukov.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
It was quite fun to, just swarm in and, yeah, you know, have my swarms going all over the place.
What? You want something? In the rear with the gear.
I quite enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. Fear the Reaper, man. All right.
Only problem is that I've got no idea what their, what the actual, name of them was, but it was like Ark and then Dead of Night was how I found it. But of course there's a whole bunch of clones of it.
Hmm.
Mineral field depleted.
Stop depleting all my mineral fields! I need those resources.
That's fine.
Mineral field.
Tosh sent you to help? About time. Let's finish up this contract and get the hell off this planet. This better be good. Sure. Can't wait. Why not?
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, yeah. Since you're doing right by me, I'll do right by you. Here's the coordinates of the nearest mineral nodes. Want some?
Mineral field depleted.
Things have gone so quiet.
I'm sorry.
Armed and ready. Affirmative.
Mineral field depleted.
Get to mining! Oh, all of those mineral fields are... Okay. Well, all of you come up here. And we should probably build some defenses before we continue much further. Because... yeah, the Zerg are going to keep attacking. And we need to be able to actually respond. Or not necessarily respond, but... not get our main base destroyed by them.
Base is under attack.
By the numbers,
Oh, lava eruption, okay.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
I'm going.
And that is a gate.
Standing by.
That's a negatory.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Alright, supply depot right here. Give ourselves a nice little,
I'm listening.
You rang? Where does it hurt?
whatever you
I'll
call
take care
those.
of it.
Defensive spot.
Upgrade complete.
So we gotta figure out how we're gonna kill that Brutalisk.
Go ahead. Huh?
Oh no! This time they brought ranged.
They're evolving.
More like they got smart.
Big job, huh?
Okay, land here. Alright. I want 2 fire bats, 2 marauders. And I'll need another marine for in there.
Bad news?
Need a light.
SCV ready.
Yes, I need many lights.
Ready to fry.
But do you need a starlight?
Barbecue time.
Go ahead.
Starlight is good.
With the gear. Got something for me to kill. Fear the Reaper, man. What's it worth? On the way.
Okay.
Need a light.
You 3 get in there, you get in there, and you get in there for now. They're really only attacking from this direction, so
Upgrade complete.
I'm not too worried about things.
With the gear. Woohoo! Over. Big job, huh? Yeah. Let's have a blast.
I scanned for mineral outcrops before we landed. Sending more data to you now.
Go ahead. Huh?
Base is under attack.
Oh, it's on.
Seismic activity.
Move this over here.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Armed and ready.
Alright, so we got fire bat. Let's take out the Reaper.
You're the Reaper, man. By the numbers, boys.
You get in there.
Go on.
You get in there. You've got a Reaper. You go over
It is now
here.
safe to proceed with mining operations.
And over here, we're gonna need more of you guys.
This better be good.
Just a reminder, sir. The more minerals we expend on forces, the longer it's going to take to reach our goal. Try to be economical.
I I will do my best, Horner. I don't have any flying options. Aside from my buildings, and the buildings don't have, they don't have the means of, doing that.
We gotta get good.
Hordy whore.
Gangway, coming through.
Apparently these zerg are just gonna keep attacking, which is annoying. But I suppose it is what the zerg do. To you. Alright, getting back to mining.
This better be good. Armed and what's it worth?
You go over here.
In the rear. Go ahead.
You and... Oh, not you. Okay, there we go.
Well, butter my biscuit. Sure thing.
Additional supply depots required.
Good thing I'm building some supply depots right now.
Doing well there, Mr. Rayner. We got traces of more minerals over on the other side of the canyon.
I'm listening.
Don't leave me hanging.
Fear the Reaper Man.
Okay.
Ah! You scared me!
It's go time.
Yep.
We're gonna build another command center here.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Hello there, Pixie Slime. Welcome in. How are you?
Hey, welcome.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Base is under attack.
Oh.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Never know when you're ready.
Ah, that works.
Chili mac soup with homemade French toast.
Thank you.
Enjoy. I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Sleep well, pup.
Oh,
You're a good boy.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, I definitely hydrate plenty. And I don't shrimp.
I'm listening.
Go on.
Sweats an incorrect posture while drawing. Oh, is this bad, Ed, for me?
Yes. Yes, it is.
All clear. It is now safe
Okay,
to proceed
I will
with
try to
mining
fix it.
operations.
Go ahead.
Ah! Stop that! You know what? We'll just leave you up here.
SCVs are under attack.
Roger. Ah, you scared me.
You can go help mine down there. Since they keep sending mutilas, let's get some missile turrets.
Yeah, whatever. Move it.
And then you can go sit over here. We are definitely hurting on minerals. We got plenty of Oh, never mind. I guess I spoke too soon. We got plenty of gas! Immediately after. Vespine Geyser exhausted.
God, I love that.
Vespine
Yeah. Well, butter my biscuit.
Well, there goes both of my geysers, but I do still have, 5,000 gas here, so. It's not like I'm completely out.
SCVs
Oh.
are under attack.
And I just lost all those SCVs.
Base is under attack. Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Fear the Reaper Man. Death from above.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
What? You want something? Got something for me to kill? I'm going. Oh, that's all? Oh yeah, baby.
Okay, I guess that one's not too dangerous to deal with.
Certainly. Fair enough.
Base is under attack.
Let's do this. On the way. All right. Agreed. Yes, indeed. Nothing I can't handle. Let's do this.
Base is under attack.
Certainly. Oh yeah, baby. On the way. Nothing I can't handle. That's all? Agreed. All right. Done.
So limited.
I know, right, Delimited?
Yes, indeed. I'm going. Done.
Okay, you guys should be fine there. You, lift off, go over here.
In the rear with the gear. Bad news?
Alright, we gotta train more Reapers.
Mineral field depleted.
Ah, that one is now depleted. Okay. Gotta find a new place. So you just come over here. I guess we don't really need this one anymore either. Or at least not here. But this is still my base, so I'm gonna protect it. You go jump up here.
What's going on? We hear you. What's it worth?
There we go.
Fair enough. Certainly.
Now you... three more.
Base is under attack. Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
Should be safe to leave there, right? Alright, yeah, that's right. I was gonna check, Looks like Conrad is done for the evening, so we'll switch over to the full screen. Whoosh.
Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Big job, huh? Bad news?
That is not how small it was, Delimited. Jeez. Think I'd subject you guys to that kind of low quality?
Base is under attack.
Death from above. Let's do this. Certainly. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Oof. Well, I just lost most of my Reapers. That sucks.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
But hey, at least that means that that spot is no longer bad. Oh, what I would give for bunkers that could, you know, take off. Imagine that, Seda.
Oh god, I don't want to.
Well, why not? It would be...
I'm a Protoss player.
You don't want to deal with a bunch of bunkers just flying into the middle of your base, full of troops?
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Probably not.
Mineral field depleted.
At the least when it comes to this game, they did make it a lot nicer with flying buildings because they are so much faster than what they used to be.
Base is under attack.
God, back in the day, they were so slow.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
Alright. Need more Reapers.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Oh Lord, I.
Oops.
Oh no. Zim.
What happened?
It is now safe to
Nothing.
proceed with
Absolutely
mining
nothing.
operations.
Yeah, nothing.
What I was gonna say is, I'm a couple missions ahead of you. You know that mission Cutthroat where you have to hire the mercenaries?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the achievement list like, yes, I remember that one. Solitaire. Don't train additional SCVs before purchasing Han's contract in the Cutthroat mission on hard difficulty. That was fun.
I never bothered with that one. For good reason. I respect my sanity.
I don't.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Got some. Death from above. Certainly.
Okay, let's send you guys out, see what I can find.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, hello there.
Mineral field
Just
depleted.
free minerals.
Done. What? You want something? Fair enough. On the way. Let's do this.
I don't want to face that base right now.
All right. On the way. Agreed. Nothing I can't handle.
Okay, well, we cleared out this space. Hopefully it'll be safe enough to set up in. If I don't forget to actually, you know, bring in my people when the lava comes. Again.
Fear the Reaper Man. Done.
I enjoy watching Zerglings get destroyed by the Reapers and just watching their bodies ragdoll forward with their momentum.
And they just carry an infinite amount of C4.
Oh, well, yes, of course, naturally.
Base is under attack.
All right.
You know, like, if the fire bat wasn't perfect for Amos, then, like, the Reaper definitely would be.
Oh god, are we gonna go the route of figuring out which Starlight characters, which unit?
Base is under attack.
I mean, we could.
Seismic
What would you see Dart as then?
caution is advised.
Oh, that's a very good question. Actually,
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground.
it's like, are we gonna go special unit or just like regular unit?
I'd say regular units.
I mean,
including what you can get from the campaigns, but not like heroes, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, because I was gonna be like, I mean, like the ghost with the sniper rifle. But I was like, the cloaking doesn't fit too well. But then again, like, in Belly of the Beast, Rainer does have that freaking like giant ass railgun. That has the piercing shot and everything. I'm like, yeah, that feels like a very dart weapon to handle.
I mean, I would agree. However, Ghost is kind of literally what Jet is.
Also true.
Certainly.
Alright, let's send you guys back for some healing.
Because I feel like Vector would definitely be medevac.
I could see that.
The flying combat medic.
Yeah.
Amos definitely going the big boom. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, no, I can definitely see Jet with Ghost. I'm just trying to imagine what's a good one for Dart. I'm much better.
SCV.
Oh, 100%. Like, hey guys, I made the thing. I made the turret that's gonna keep us all safe.
Ah, yes, a paddle.
I mean, anything could be a paddle if you try hard enough.
I don't think Argus is ever going to forgive Shade for that, though.
Probably not.
Well, the question there is, would Shade actually care?
And I will say that, Protoss and Zerg are available as well.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna look at the units now. 'Cause I mean, we could potentially go Protoss for Dart. There's definitely enough metal to go around.
Yeah.
Base is under attack.
Because as much as I would love to have Dart blasting from like either a carrier or a battle cruiser, I'm gonna leave the flying to Vector's thing.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
And plus, giving out a capital ship doesn't feel very appropriate.
Lava surge
True.
As funny as it would be just to have like Dart behind a Yamato cannon. That's the only thing I'd pin on him for that one. Just be like, yeah, giant projectile your way.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
I'm not certain what Sin would be good with.
Sin's another one difficult to pin down.
Now that's more because we just haven't seen much of what Sin can do yet.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
The Grand Reaper has
Base is under attack.
Run away!
I can't handle. All right. Yes, indeed.
Base is under attack.
I love how that Hydralisk shot one of my Reapers. All of them just turned and was like, fuck you! Boom! And then went back up to go on the cliffside.
You know, actually, I completely forgot about this unit. You can tell I'm not a Terran player.
Field depleted.
What's it worth?
But in Legacy of the Void, Terrans do have the Cyclone.
Oh, yeah!
Mineral field depleted.
Four-wheel treaded vehicle that can just fire a barrage of rockets and can lock on.
I dig it.
Yep. Because I was like, siege tank? No, Dart's definitely not more of a siege tank. He's way too agile for that.
Fair enough. Certainly.
And a Thor just also feels a little bit too bulky.
Yeah.
Mineral field depleted.
But a Cyclone? No, actually, a Cyclone might work.
Almost done, Mr. Rena. Just a few more minerals to go.
Oh, yeah, baby. Fair enough. Oh, that's all? All right.
The only problem I'm running into with these
Base
Reapers
is under attack.
is the fact that they are, they cannot target air.
And look, if they could target air, they'd be completely broken.
Touche.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
The Grand Reaper has arrived.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
In the rear with the gear. The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's going on?
Okay, we're just gonna send you up here, because hopefully you won't be bothered up there. Because the Zerg keep attacking the main base, and this is right in their path.
What's it worth?
And while I'm waiting for you to get your butt over
Is
there,
under attack.
Yes, indeed. Fair enough.
oh, I don't like where you're going.
On the way. Oh, yeah, baby. Done.
As I just see a Hydralisk going, yep, they will still attack this.
That's all? Agreed.
Well, at least I can defend it.
I'm going. Nothing I can't
Hmm. Stop with the frickin' mutilisks!
No.
And victory!
Alright, boys, nice work. We got what we came for. Now let's get out of this hellhole.
Finished already? You really are as good as they say, Mr. Rayner. I'm thinking you and I got a lot more business we could be talking about.
They just left that poor Marine behind! What the hell?
No, what a tragedy.
Yeah, I'm sure he was no one important.
I'm sure the timeline's still intact.
Hmm. Hey, Robert. Hey, Malabelle.
Nice work,
Movie
sir.
time.
The payoff from Redstone really got us back on our feet.
Why is that Tosh guy aboard?
He wanted to talk to you in person, sir. Something about conducting more business ventures together.
You do any digging on him?
Of course. And he's no pirate. Rumor has it he's a renegade ghost. And until he vanished, he was one of the Dominion's top assassins. Now Manx hates him almost as much as he hates you.
Well, I like this guy already. Just the same, we'd best keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir.
Also, I love how that introduction is just basically booty.
Wait, what?
We're just like, where the hammer cans of Tosh just like... Damn! that Spectre suit is definitely fitting.
Well, yeah, they gotta be fully flexible.
Absolutely.
You ever heard of a guy named Gabriel Tosh?
Only rumors. Way I hear it, he was mixed up in some covert branch of the Ghost program that produced some real scary badasses. Word was, Tosh snapped and went rogue. I'd play it real cool with that kind. He'd cut your throat soon as look at you.
I've dealt with rogue ghosts before. It's the one still working for Manx I got a problem with.
Donnie Vermillion, UNN, your first, last, and only stop for the truth. Tonight, our own Kate Lockwell uncovers a secret shadow war, waged by our brave Dominion ghosts against a ruthless hidden enemy.
Thanks, Donnie. I'm talking live with a specialist in the Dominion.
Oh yeah, this one.
Comrades have been against a group of... What can you tell us about that?
Well, Kate, I'm not allowed to say much, but I can tell you that his allies will not. We expect them very soon.
I think we'll all sleep a little better tonight, knowing our Dominion forces are watching over us. For UNN, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
Ah, yes, I will sleep much better with that, beep!
Yep, knowing that we're going to beep them very, very soon. Yes, yeah. I can already feel the artist turning away.
Oh, the fire bat's not here in the armory? Or, not the fire bat. The Reaper. Lame.
Yeah, bleep with a bleep group of bleep.
Just out of curiosity, I did some tests on the minerals from Redstone. I thought you should know I found trace quantities of jorium, a rare crystal with very unique properties.
I'm all ears, Doc. What kind of properties?
Jorium resonates at the same frequency as certain brainwaves. It's been theorized that it could be used to stimulate brain activity or even produce psionic abilities in human subjects.
What the hell does Tosh want that for?
Does it matter as long as he's paying?
Science!
For science!
There's a rare gas on Belshir.
So as much as I want to continue for science, I need to go to sleep.
Refugee populations from across the sector
Yeah.
as a staging point, but with so many people
I
in close
really should as
epidemic
well,
of
not
some kind
go to
has started
sleep, but
sweeping through the camps. Please,
and then
my people
go
need help.
work.
We've got to do something before it's too late.
Eat time for everyone. I know it's pretty late for me too.
Yeah, gotta go do the preparations for Wild Traditions.
Don't kill your players.
I won't. I'll just send them to Dralds. Then if they die, it's their fault for saying no too many times. I am not the one killing them. They just overused a resource that I gave them to be nice.
Oh, dear.
Are you looking in a mirror there?
No.
Wow. Open and closed host with a mirror joke.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today for StarCraft II, as well as the Art Marten stream, even though Conrad has gone to bed. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/cgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by sending treats through TreatStream earlier in the stream. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
So cute.
Bye.